Mic check.
Testing. Welcome to DJ McCluskey Gymnasium for tonight's matchup between Jamestown and the Lady Steelers. Can you please rise for the playing? The visiting team is coached by Jim McElwain and Jocelyn John. And now the starting lineup for the Muskies. Freshman number 1, Stacey Weimer. Freshman number 21, Savannah Thurber. Junior number 25, Sarah Stevenson. Junior number 5, Dylan McElwain. And senior number 2, Lainey Keener. And now the starting lineup for the Southern Iowa Steelers. Sophomore number 13, Heather Key. Junior number 0, Lamar Garner. Junior number 3, Mira Stewart. Junior number 4, Sinead Burton. And junior number 23, Haley King. The Steelers are coached by Ed Crosby, Jordan Snyder, Marcel Holden, and Maria Lee. Tonight's officials, Denny Lynch, Kurt Bedlow, and David Silver.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Farrell. Welcome to Farrell Area High School. The Steelers have the tip. Brody takes the 3. No good. King puts it up. Won't fall. Rebound by Keener. She was looking ahead. Had a teammate down low. Ball passed back over to Weimer. drive. Pass back to Thurber. Stevenson has it inside to Keener. Double dribble call. The Steelers will bring it up. Ball fake. Screen set by Green. Kick to the corner. 3-shot taken. Won't go. Brody with the putback. Gets it to fall. Brought up here. Going to the hole. Had a lane. Couldn't find her. Back out to Keener. She stumbles. Passes the ball off to Thurber. Thurber looking for it. Stolen by the Steelers. Brody takes it. She's got the open lane. Easy lay for 2 more. And Jamestown bring up the floor. Brody with another steal here. She goes back down the lane with a nice pass. Ball won't go. Brody on the rebound, puts it up herself, gets it to fall. Brody with her 3rd steal of the night. Inside pass, lay will not fall. Went up, got fouled. Stewart can't get the first to fall. Second doesn't fall either. Rebound Jamestown. They push it up the floor. Stolen by Brody again. She goes inside to Green. Green can't hold it. King grabs it though and puts it in herself. Brought up now by Keener. She's got the lane. She goes up. Ball sent back. Rebound there by number 25, Sarah Stevenson. She went up. She got fouled. First shot falls. Second. Not enough to hit the rim. Rebound King. She gives it to Brody. Brody makes a move. Stop, pop, jumper. Doesn't fall. Rebound brought down. Goes up, has a lane, throws it up, gets it to fall for the and one. The second of 2 will fall. Ball brought up the floor here by Stewart. She passes back to Stewart. Over to Brody. Brody goes down, looks for the pop jumper, goes back up to King. King puts one up off the bank and in. And stolen by Brody out the press. She's going to go up with it for two more. Won't go. Rebound Keener. She can't hold it. Stewart got it, went up, foul call. The foul called on Sarah Stevenson. Timeout.
Don't even say that to me, Matthew. I'm sorry. That was disrespectful. Justin, Mr. Lewis.
Okay, Brody with the ball. It has it tipped out. She regained the possession. Inside to King. King goes up strong. She's going to draw the foul. And King will get the first of two to fall. The second will fall as well. Inbound, stolen, put up, dropped in by Stewart for two. Out of bounds. Steelers will regain possession. Stewart will be the inbounder. She gets it into Brody. Back to Stewart to initiate the offense. Pass over, back out to Stewart. Stewart finds the corner, open in the corner, three taken, and it's good! Burns for the three. Jamestown here trying to get the ball up the floor, cannot get through the full court press of the Steelers. Travel called. Steelers take possession. Inbound to King. King out to Brody. Brody into the corner. Three taken again. No, they say it was a two. Burns gets the two to fall. Back to the press of the Steelers here. Foul call. And right down under, layup won't go. King with the rebound. She gives it to Brody. Brody will push it up the floor. The Steelers to initiate some offense here. Over to the wing, back out to the point. Thomas takes the shot, does not fall. And the The inbound to go. Jamestown found a hole there in the press. Caught down in the corner though. King tried to get the steal, tipped out of bounds instead. The Muskies will retain possession.
Number 21, Jackson.
The inbound in, foul called.
I gotta go down there. Where's the thing? Done?
Inbound pass, layup, won't go, can't get it to fall. Brody with the rebound, sees pushing it up. The Steelers have numbers. Comes to a stop, over to Thomas. Thomas on the drive, layup, won't go. Down on the ground, picked up by Burns. Burns takes a mid-range. She can't get it to fall. Brody with possession now. She pops a three, won't go. Ball saved, back out to Burns. Burns pulls it out to Thomas.
I think I like my seat right here.
Burns has it, she drives, she pulls a mid-range. It won't go. Brody tried to save it, couldn't. Muskies will take possession. The pass over to Keener. Keener back inside, has it stolen away by Brody. That's her fifth on the night. She goes for the layup, can't get it to fall. Keener regains possession, up the court, full steam ahead, layup. This one falls. And the Steelers will take a timeout.
30-second timeout called by Farrell.
Out of the timeout, Stewart will bring it up for the Steelers. Over to Burns. Burns fakes through, goes down, back out to Stewart. Over to Burns down in the corner. Burns is going to make a drive. She's going to dish the inside pass. That shot won't go. Same team on the rebound. That shot won't fall as well. Jump ball is going to be called. Inbound, pushed up the floor. Brody, that's her sixth of the night, gets another steal. She gets it out to Burns. Burns goes up for the layup, can't get it to go. A two inside two taken by Stewart. It won't fall. Another jump ball called on the floor. This time possession remains with the Steelers. Stewart will be the inbound. Inside pass out to Burns. Burns over to Brody. Brody over to Stewart. Stewart inside to Green. Green using the big body. She puts it up. She's got two. And the Muskies cannot get through the press. Brody, her seventh. She pulls a mid-range. It won't fall. The Muskies pushing it up the court. They got an open man down low. They get it for the layup. Stewart will walk it up. Over to Brody. Brody out to Stewart. Stewart over to Burns. Fakes the inside pass, goes back to Stewart. Back to Brody. Brody pulls a three. Nope. will not go. Rebound Muskies. They're going to push it up the court.
The other team. I don't. He said he didn't have the whole thing.
That he has what I have. Okay, so they switched their numbers. Stewart has it. Pass to Burns. Back to Stewart. Burns going to cut through. Stewart takes a mid-range. She gets it to fall.
What other players?
And on the court for the Steelers to begin the second quarter, number 4, Sine Brody. Number 0, Burns. Number 23, Jaylee Green. Okay. Sine Brody went up like a football player there to generate that turnover. Pushed up the floor here by Stewart. Stewart's going to pass to Brody. Brody takes the 3. Won't fall. Green tried to get to the board, not fast enough. The Muskies will take possession. And Keener will bring it up here for the Muskies. And she's going to try to pass. It's going to be stolen down low by Brody. Brody over to Stewart. Goes up, gets the foul. Stewart will get her first of 2 to go. The second of 2 will not fall. Ball being pushed up by Keener, and she's called for a travel. Inbound to Burns. Burns going to get it to Stewart. Stewart now over to Brody. Brody sees the cross-court pass to Burns. She takes the shot. It won't fall. Brody has it back to Stewart. Stewart takes a little dribble in, pulls the mid-range, gets it to fall. And just like that, right through the hands of McElhenney, turnover, Steeler ball. And Burns has it back over to Stewart. Stewart's going to get it to Brody. Brody's going to look down. She's got a corner. That's Burns for the corner 2. Keener trying to get some type of offense generated to get the Muskies out to a little bit of a comeback situation, being down in the hole 17. And Keener's going to be inbound, man. She can't get it. Stolen by Stewart. Stewart goes for the Euro step. Hit in motion, called for a travel. The Muskies will take possession. And Keener bringing it up to initiate the offense for the Muskies here. And she gets a screen. Nice step down by Burns, switched off to by Stewart, but it will not matter. McElhenney able to go down and put a 2 up. Stewart comes up, she throws up a little floater, fouled. She'll go to the line for 2. The first of 2 will fall for Stewart. The second will as well. Inbound here to Weiner. She has it. She passes it off to McElhenney. She goes down to the lane. She gets it stolen by Stewart. Stewart has Burns. Burns to Brody. Brody looking inside. Pass intended for number 14, Scott. Tipped out of bounds. And the Steelers will retain possession. Burns has it in the corner. She gets it out to Brody. Brody down, back to the corner. Wide open 3 for Stewart. McElhenney now bringing it up. She gets the screen. She goes for the cross to go inside. She's going to get tied up. Jump ball, possession. Possession arrow going to the Steelers. And Stewart over to Brody. Down inside to King. King using the body. She can't get it to go. It rolls off the rim. Burns put one up. She couldn't get it to go. And Scott will put one up, and she will draw the foul.
Foul number 10 for second.
First won't go off the outside of the rim. Thomas and Green will check back in. King and Brody will have a seat. And Scott couldn't get the second to fall either. So the Steelers will drop back into a half-court man defense. McElhenney bringing it up. She has it off the screen, almost turns it over. Grabbed by Weimer, Stacy Weimer. Back over to McElhenney. She takes a mid-range jumper. And it will go out of bounds. Steeler ball. And so Thomas will bring it up. And And she makes a move on McElhenney, goes inside, kick out to Stewart. Stewart can't get the tray to fall. And Stewart will save it in the green. Green out to Thomas. Thomas kicks one more across the court to Burns. Burns fires a three. It won't fall. Green on the rebound. She uses the body. She can't get the layup to go. Scott couldn't get her layup to go either. Out of bounds. Possession Jamestown. And now McElhenney on the handoff there. And screen set for Taylor Keener. She catches McElhenney coming back to the corner. McElhenney fires a mid-range. It won't go. And it will go out of bounds. Possession reverts back to the Steelers. Thomas has it. She'll bring it up. Over to Burns. Burns back to Thomas. Thomas drives. She has Green down under. Nice pass. Nice finish. Jaylee Green for two. Timeout call. And so with 3:50 left to go in the half, the Steelers lead 34-12. Stewart putting on a show. 12 points leading the Steelers in scoring. However, not far behind on the Jamestown side, Jillian McElhenney leading all scorers as far as Jamestown is concerned with 9 points on the night. And so out of the timeout, Jamestown will have it. And Keener will bring it up. The Steelers back into a man defense. Down along the baseline, she dribbles. She gets it out to McElhenney, who takes another mid-range. Can't get it to fall. Stewart has it, looked up inside. She was intended for Jada Jackson. A little bit of an overthrown pass. Jackson wasn't able to haul it in. Keener will walk it up. She gets across the timeline. She has a man on the line there, back out. Thurber with the pass there. Keener has it. She takes 2 steps. She needs somebody to give it to. She has McElhenney. McElhenney off the screen. Little turnaround floater. Sent back by Green, but called for the foul. The foul was not called on the block. The foul was called as a hold. Nonetheless, McElhenney will shoot 2. The first does not fall. And the second won't go either. McElhenney, though, after the Jamestown rebound, she has it. She pulls another mid-range. It won't drop. Rebound by number 1, Stacy Weimer. She gets it back out to McElhenney. McElhenney went for it. She was doubled, and we're going to have a jump ball. Possession will stay with the Muskies. inbound now. Weimert with it here. And she gets the screen. Nothing doing. The Steelers with the tight on-ball defense here. She goes around. She tries to pass it off here. McElhenney took a three. Blocked by Jada Jackson. Thomas will bring it up. She needs help. She needs help. Jump ball called. Possession. Farrell. Nope. Timeout called. A 30-second timeout. 2:27 remaining in the half. The Steelers lead 34-12. And the pass over to Brody. Brody back to Thomas. Thomas was looking for Green, didn't have her. She takes a mid-range of her own. Won't get it. Jordan Scott, though, on the rebound. She tries to get it to Jada Jackson. Tied up, jump ball. Possession should have remained with the Steelers. Referee miscommunication. It will be Steeler ball. The referees got it mixed up. When I called the jump ball, they assumed it was a jump ball. It was not. Instead, the timeout was called, which means the possession will revert to the Steelers. Brody inside to King. King goes up strong. She won't get it. Comes back down. Now we have a jump ball. Now it'll go to Jamestown. And the ball being brought up here by Keener. She goes over to McElhenney. McElhenney on the drive. Just missed the block there to Green. Rebounded by Brody. Brody's going to push it up. She's got a head full of steam. Kicks across the court to King. King couldn't hold on to it. Turnover. Keener to McElhenney, who will toss it back to Keener to walk it up. Keener will be guarded by Thomas across the timeline. Green goes down. Jaylee Green contributing to the steal there. Sine Brody has it. She's bringing it up. This time going to pass to King again. Can't hold it again. Ball stays in play this time. The Muskies have it. Oh, just a little bit of an overthrown pass intended for McElhenney. Thomas walks it up. Over to Burns. Back over to Thomas. Thomas goes to Brody. Brody, mid-range. Too much air on it. King with the rebound. She goes up. She can't get it. Brody here. A little bit of space. She pulls the three. Gets it to go. And McElhenney down inside to Thurber. She won't get it to fall. Brody has it. She's pushing it. Head full of steam. The Muskies trying to get back. Brody goes up. Looked like a foul. Thomas, though, going to pull the three. She won't get it. King goes up. She can't get the lay there. And the Muskies will push it up again to a wide open McElhenney. A little too much air on it. stepped out of bounds. And Thomas will check out. Stewart will check in for the Steelers, and for the Muskies, Thurber will check out, and Sarah Stevenson will check back in. Ball stolen there by Stacy Weimert. She went to get it to McElhenney, tipped out of bounds. Steelers ball. And Stewart here, sense of urgency with 8 seconds left on the clock. She has it tipped out. Burns gonna pull a three. She's fouled on the shot. She'll go to the line for three. And they'll say her foot was either on or just inside the line. She will shoot two. And the first falls. And the second won't go either. McElhenney has it. Final shot of the quarter, of the half, does not go. So at halftime, your Farrell Steelers lead the Jamestown Muskies 38-12. For the Steelers, it has been tons of offense generated, but Stewart will lead the group with 12. And for the Muskies, falling behind in an early deficit, hopefully able to make that up here in the second half, as Jillian McElhenney leads the scorers for the Muskies with 9. And here we go. To begin the second half, the Steelers will send out King, Green, Brody, Stewart, and Burns. And the Muskies will send out Thurber, Keener, Stevenson, McElhenney, and Stacy Weimer. And Stewart here off the inbound. Over to Burns. Back to Stewart. Stewart to Brody. Brody looking inside for Green. She's going to get the screen. Out to Stewart. Stewart pulls the three. She had nobody in front of her. Just outside, just short. Burns put up a rebound lay. Green takes it, puts it up. Too much. King puts it up too much. Green puts it up. This time it'll fall. Jaylee Green adding 2 to the board for the Steelers. McElhenney here. Passes over to Keener. Keener using the screen. Takes a step back there. Over to Stevenson. Stevenson down to McElhenney. McElhenney makes a move. She's got a little floater. She's going to get fouled. She'll go to the line for 2.
Foul on Brody for second, team first. Number 5, shooting 3.
Her first shot won't go. The second shot doesn't fall either. Rebounded by Burns. She'll get it to Stewart. Stewart pushing the ball up. She's going with a head full of steam. She makes a cross. Steps back to set up an offense. Over to Burns. Burns for 3. Won't go. Burns gets it back. Over to Brody. Brody out to Stewart. Stewart, little step in. Over to Brody. Brody, nice shot fake. Puts up the mid-range. Gets it to fall. Keener will walk it up the court here. Guarded right across the timeline by Burns. This pass sent over to Stevenson. Stevenson tried to get it back to Keener. Burns had her hands on it, couldn't control it. Out of bounds, Jamestown ball. After the inbound here, Keener will walk it up. Jamestown playing with a bit of a sense of urgency here with this huge deficit. And back out to Keener. She's going to make a move. She goes inside there. And Stevenson had nothing to do with it. Brody gets the steal. Little 1-2 leg, gets fouled. She'll go to the line for 2. Brody will get the first of 2 to fall. The second, not as gentle. Rebounded by Thurber. She gets it out there to Keener. Keener walking it up here. Keener had nothing doing. 5-second violation called. The Steelers will take over. And Stewart here with the ball. Fakes inside, gets out to Brody, back to Stewart. Stewart trying to get the ball to Green. She just takes a dribble, pull up 3, gets it to go off the bank. Another tray for Stewart. She's got 15 on the night, stolen by Brody. She puts it up for 2 more. The Steelers coming back out in the full court press. Stacey Weimer trying to get something doing here for Jamestown. She dribbles around all the defenders and puts it in for two. Meanwhile, Brody wide open there on the fast break. Give her two more. McElhenney will have it here, trying to slow down the tempo as the Steelers are trying to run this like a track meet. She pulls up for three. It won't go. Rebound King. King out to Stewart. Stewart pushing ahead. She's got Brody down low. Brody, she's got two more. She's now the leading scorer for the Steelers. Sinead Brody with her 18th point on the night. The Steelers seemingly turning on the gas here in the third quarter. Right around all the defenders, though, goes Keener, and she gets two more. And Stewart now going to slow down the tempo a little bit. Coach Tarosky calling out a play here. Over to Brody. Brody back to Stewart. Goes down low to King. King puts it up off the backboard. Can't get it to go. Keener now lightly walking it up the floor. Keener off the screen. Goes around. Couldn't get the ball handling down. Probably had a wide open layup there. And instead, she's going to have to pass out now. That one to Thurber. Thurber goes back inside to McElhenney, who puts it up off the glass, and somehow it finds a way to fall. Stewart wet here. She goes to Burns. Burns back out to Stewart. Brody cuts through. They're going to call a double dribble on Stewart. Jamestown will take over. And checking out of the game is King, Green, and Burns. And into the game is Scott, Thomas, and Hardin and Mann for the Steelers. As we have Taylor Keener here bringing it up, and she's dribbling right around Stewart. Was looking for something there. Sinead Brody almost had the steal. Instead, she wouldn't be able to grab it. Out of bounds. Jamestown retains possession. And McElhenney takes the jumper. It's going to be blocked by Brody. And Scott trying to push it up the court there, had Brody open. Instead, McElhenney will capitalize and take it for two more. Stewart bringing it up. 52-20 is the score. Over to Thomas. Thomas for three. Give it to her. That's a tray. Her first points on the night. McElhenney now searching here for something to do. She gets it to Weimer. Weimer had an open man inside. Got it just too late now. Brody with the steal. She's got numbers. She passes it over. Stewart takes the jumper. It won't fall. Hardin, man, out of nowhere, comes up, puts it back for two. As now Weimer will be the one to initiate the offense for the Muskies. She goes off the screen. Looking to go down low. She couldn't find anybody. Instead, she passes out to number 23. That's Annie Weimer. Down inside the 25, Sarah Stevenson, who puts it up, won't get it to go. Then off the rebound, Taylor Keener put it up. She couldn't get it to go. Rebound, Sinead Brody over to Jordan Scott. Jordan Scott's got two on the night. As Weimer here walking it up. Looks to make a move here. Guarded closely by Thomas, who gets the steal. Over to Hardin Man. Hardin Man is Stewart. Stewart pushing it up while they have numbers. 13 seconds left to go in the third. Over to Brody. Brody makes a move, goes inside, throws up a little floater off the glass. It drops. Sinead Brody having a third quarter explosion. At the end of the third quarter, the Steelers lead the Muskies 61-20. Weimert here has it. She's got an open lane, went up, knocked out of bounds. Inbound here goes to McElhenney. She pulls up. It's going to be blocked out of there by Jada Jackson. Brody has it, bringing it up. She gets her pocket picked. Going to the hoop is Taylor Keener, and she'll get the foul and shoot two. And the first of two won't fall. And neither will the second. So 0 for 2 at the line there. King has it. She'll kick it to Thomas. Thomas now crossing the timeline. Oh, she was looking for Scott, couldn't find her. Has it back, throws a little floater up, won't go up, but Scott says, I'll take it there for you. Two more for Jordan Scott. As now, Stacy Weimert here in control of the ball. Taylor Keener now was looking for McElhenney down low. She had the layup. Just a second too late. Ball stolen there by Jada Jackson. She got tripped up. Jump ball called. Possession remains with the Steelers. And King will have it into Thomas. Thomas looking down low to Harden, man. Back out to Thomas. She'll bring it up to the wing and take the point. Nice little crossover coming in. A little floater just off the back iron and not in. And Jada Jackson, though, gets the steal. Thomas has it over to King. King going low. Gets the block. And out of the game will go Thomas. Into the game is Stewart. King gets the inbound over to Jordan Scott. Back over to Stewart, who takes the corner three just out. Scott trying to go up strong. She's stripped. Ball thrown ahead for McElhenney. She's got an open lane, and it's sent back by King. If you're going to block, that's the ideal block to have. King blocked it back into the lap of McElhenney, allowing the Steelers to take the possession. Stewart now bringing it up. Guarded heavily by McElhenney to cross the timeline. Going to be called for an offensive foul. Nonetheless, the Muskies will take possession here. Stacy Weimert gets a little move. She's got a little bit of space. Although now she's guarded heavily by Harden Man. Coming off, she pulls a little jumper. It won't fall. Rebound, Jordan Scott. She's pushing it full steam ahead. Looking for Jada Jackson. Ball ran out of steam there at the end. Technically stolen there by Annie Weimert. She has it. She loses possession. King has it now. King now going to slow it down. Allow the Steelers to regroup a little bit here. She gets it to Stewart. Stewart pushing ahead. Stewart got a little bit of a lane. Found Jada Jackson wide open. And off the bank and in for two. Jada Jackson hitting the scoreboard for the first time tonight. Weimert will bring it back. She's guarded by Stewart. Oh, and Scott almost had the turnover. They will say the ball was last touched by Scott, and a full timeout called by the Muskies. And following the timeout, out on the floor for the Steelers, Harden Man, Jordan Scott, Jada Jackson, Gabby King, Stewart. Out for the Muskies, Keener, Weimert, Stevenson, Verano. Stewart now over to Jackson. Jackson has nothing doing, goes to King. King with a little mid-range. She gets it to fall. Her first points of the second half there. Weimert bringing it up. Guarded heavily by Stewart. She needs somewhere to go with it. She's going to get it over to Keener. Keener lost the possession. Called as a push on Jordan Scott. And off the inbound, Keener will have it. She's trying to get something to do. Nothing is doing. Jump ball call. Possession remaining with the Muskies. And this time off the inbound, it'll be Taylor Keener that has it. Over to Stacy Weimert. Little jab step, goes, drives, kicks out. Verano off the mark. And now Thomas will bring it up. Thomas over to Jada Jackson, wide open. Just off the back iron and out. Rebound there by Stacy Weimert. She's trying to get around her. Foul gonna be called on Thomas. Checking back into the game is McElhenney. Checking out is Keener. And shot taken. Off the mark there by Stacy Weimert. Over to Gabby King now. Thomas gets it back up right through her hands. Almost stepped on the timeline, but didn't. Jada Jackson for three. Off the top of the backboard there. Gabby King. She's gonna get too much air underneath her mid-range shot. Last touch by Harden Man on an attempted rebound. The Muskies will take possession with 35 seconds left to go in the game. And wow, nice little layup there by Weimert. Thomas will bring it back, 14 seconds left. She's got her two steps. Jada Jackson, little jab step there. Over to King. King has it now. She's gonna make a little move. Try to go inside, throw up a floater. King can't get it to fall. Scott couldn't get it to go at the end. Foul called. And the referees will wave it off for the end of the game. And so with that, the final score is the Farrell Steelers 67, the Jamestown Muskies 22. Sinead Brody, after that third quarter explosion, finishes and leads all scorers with 20, while Jillian McElhenney led the Muskies with 13. That is it for tonight. Now on Monday, the girls are back in action here. And then on Tuesday, the boys will be back in action here following their big game tomorrow. Time has been changed. It was scheduled to be a night game. It will now be tipped at 1:30. You can catch it on the KCFS Sports Channel. The Farrell boys will go and take on Skylar Thomas, fresh off of 29-point career high, and the Kennedy Catholic Golden Eagles. Going to be a good matchup to see. Of course, last night, Denzel Driver put up 21 and a big career high for him. And then, of course, Skylar Thomas also threw up 29 in his game last night. So it's going to be a meeting of the minds at Kennedy tomorrow. Hopefully you tune in and check that out. We'll see you on Monday.